It's a nice day outside, but as the day's coming to an end, the moon will come up and the lights will come on. I was kind of hoping for better timing there, and this stupid light always turns on before the other ones. But whatever. So what's up, everybody? I'm Rboots Games, and today I'll be going over the latest Minecraft Snapshot, 13W1A. This is they're starting on the Redstone updates that a lot of people are afraid of, but it adds a lot of cool stuff, and so far it only breaks one thing. So the things people were worried about them breaking are like T flip-flops and the bud switch over there, but this one unfortunately is actually broken. This is the normal monostable circuit. If it's like this, then it's too fast and it doesn't work, and like this, it just pushes and pulls the block. It doesn't keep it there like it should, but fortunately it does still work with the locking piston mechanism. So it turns it on and turns it off. And the reason this is way out here is because this is kind of a last minute thing I thought of. This is the bud switch, and this still works. If it's on the shortest or the fastest pulse, dude, I wonder if you actually need this here. Oh, well that one breaks it. So apparently you do actually need the repeater there. Let's get that back. Fix it for later. And then, so that's the pulse, and now it's like toggleable, if that's a word. But you probably noticed my inventory and it's all messed up. So what do? Well, bam. Fixed. Oh, wait. Now it's fixed. Okay. So there have also been a few inventory changes, as you could obviously see right there. One of them is if you have just a bunch of blocks everywhere, if you pick up one of the same type and double click it, then it picks them all up. And you can, if you hold down right mouse button and drag, it'll place one of the same kind. If you hold down left mouse button, then it divides them evenly, or at least as evenly as possible, but whatever. So the first thing is these redstone blocks. So these are made as you would assume, and I'm actually going to turn it to daytime. These are made as any other kind of block with a bunch of redstone. So actually, if you hold down shift and double click, then it'll move it instantly to your hotbar. And let me just get a bunch of redstone here. These blocks are actually really easy to make now because you just hold down the left button, and there you go. So let's see, double click, that brings it all to your mouse, and shift click brings it all the way to your hotbar. What if it's in, yeah, whatever. Well, my bad. Whatever. So what the redstone block is, it's basically like what it says on the Mojang website. There's a bat around here and it's annoying. It's basically like a redstone torch that you can push with the piston. So this is basically a more complicated way of using a lever, and it uses, or it works basically the same exact way as you would think. It still goes for 15 blocks until it dies out. So it's really nothing too special. Actually, I'm using redstone blocks here, but just a bunch of them, so it's like a nice star. Oh, and actually I need that for later, and of course I just deleted it. If you hold down shift and then double click the destroy items, then it will completely empty your inventory. And there's that light sensor. I don't know if I showed that to you earlier, but there it is. So these are, let me just fill up my inventory. These are weighted pressure plates. No, they don't actually No, they don't actually weigh you. It doesn't tell you how fat you are. These don't actually work with mobs. They work... There we go. They work with items. So, this golden one, it's made with 2 gold ingots, and the iron one is made with 2 iron ingots. So, 2 gold and 2 iron. So, gold one, this is the light one. Weighted pressure plate light and weighted pressure plate heavy. So, oops. So, the golden one, each one will turn on with just 1 item. And you see with 1 item it has whoops, that missed. It has a 1 block of the signal, and every 4 blocks you add, or every 4 items you add after the first one, then it will extend it until finally it reaches the end and it powers the block. So this iron one, every 42 items, then it extends it. So yeah, as you can tell, a lot more. And I'm not gonna go and throw items on there until it lights up the last one, because that'll take forever. Let's see, after the hopper. Oh yeah, these. I don't know if these have a crafting recipe. When I looked at the wiki, it didn't show one. So, the ones over there are just the ones that I know. So these item hoppers, basically you just throw stuff into the top and it will temporarily store them in the hopper and empties them, I think it said 4 blocks per second, into the chest, or I guess in this case a furnace. That nether rack up there I'll get to later. And these do actually work with multiple hoppers. Whoops. And then yeah, if this one's filled up, so basically these, and it says WIP because it's a work in progress, these it will face, I think it says it'll face the block it's placed on. So yeah, that faces the wall, but I'm pretty sure it's not going to put blocks into that block, so I wouldn't do that. So since these were placed on this center one, these hoppers will empty into this one, and this one will eventually get into this chest. And I don't really want this, so you can go in there. And you might notice this chest is a little different from the other ones. These are trapped chests. I don't know how to make these because, once again, I don't know if there even is a crafting recipe. But these work like pretty much exactly the same way as any other chest. But so you can put them right next to each other and use that as, dang, you can't throw stuff between them. So you can use this as like a lot of storage, and let's place those there. There you go, you got a wall of chests. But what makes these especially different is when you open them, they distribute a redstone signal like that. Turns on the lamps and extends the pistons. So you could use this as like a secret entrance. Like, let's see if I can, there you go. So, something like the T flip-flop. It's kind of annoying, but you know, it works. It's pretty cool, I guess. Let's see. Oh, let's go to the nether brick. Or nether rack. So, you can actually put these into, let's see, let's just get a bunch of these. If I can find it, nether rack. If you put these into a furnace, my bad, wow. So if you put these into a furnace, now it makes, should have had these cooking a while ago, but 1 netherrack will give you 1 nether brick, and then with 4 nether bricks you can make a nether brick like that. This is kind of confusing because the block is called nether brick and the item is called nether brick. It's already confusing enough with the brick, and the bricks. Wherever, there they are. But I don't. It might change over time. Like I said, this is obviously just a snapshot. But let's see. Let's go into the Nether for the next one. And these, I don't really need to do this, but I'm going to anyways, just to prove that it works. So I'm gonna get a Fortune 3 pickaxe and let's go into the Nether. There have been a new ore added called Quartz ore. There was some right here, but the freaking lava is blocking it. But here's some right here. It's not like a terribly rare item to find, but I don't know if you can mine these with stone pickaxes, but most likely you're not going to be in the Nether with a stone. What am I typing in? With a stone pickaxe, but they do work with iron pickaxes, and of course I fell, but they do also work with Fortune 3 pickaxes. So I only got one, but more probably got stuck up there. So, and there we go. I got 3 from that one, and I'm not just gonna sit here mining all day. So let's go back into creative and back into the overworld to show you what this is used for. The quartz is used for making the comparator. Comparator? I don't know. I think it's comparator. So it's 3 stone, 3 redstone torches, and the nether quartz. There you go. And that will make you 1 comparator / comparator. I don't know how you pronounce it, but I need some redstone torches. So what these do, this is what it looks like. It looks basically like a repeater with a floating redstone torch. So what these are used for is there are, I guess you could say there are 3 inputs, but really there are only 2 because the 2 on the side are like the same. So it's got input A, which is the bag, and input B, which are the sides. What this does is, if there's if I place a redstone torch only going to input A, then it turns on the lamp. Only to input B, it doesn't do anything. So this, I guess it compares the redstone signal, is what you could say. So I place a torch there and it turns it on. I place a redstone torch here, it doesn't do anything. This, I think it's the same. And then I place it here, and now the redstone signal is stronger to the input B, and therefore it turns off the redstone lamp. So I don't know what you would use this for, but I'm sure someone will come up with something. Turn it back to daytime. So this should have 2 different uses for it, but I don't know what they are. So I'll turn on this lever just to show that if I move it 1 more block closer, then the redstone signal will add onto this block, or this item, well, this comparator. Where if this, actually I'm going to get a redstone repeater. So normally a repeater, it would just extend the signal, but the comparator, let's shorten it, basically it's, so if it worked like a repeater, then it would extend it. But what the comparator does is, the wiki said that there were 2 options. There was one option where it what did it say, where it repeated the same input and put it as the output, which is what it's doing now. But it also said that there's a way you can get it to restore the signal. So I would assume it would work like a repeater. But now you can right click this and it turns on the torch, but I don't know what that does, because it obviously doesn't restore the signal. I don't know. Someone will have to figure this out. Although this is like I said before, this is just a snapshot, so a lot of this stuff is probably going to be changed. Hopefully, there will be a crafting recipe for this day-night sensor, because that'd be pretty cool. And these trapped chests, so you can maximize your storage. But that's the end. I may have missed some stuff in the snapshot, but I'm just gonna have to leave it like that. I'll have a link to Mojang's website so you can download this and use it yourself. But I hope you liked this video, and if you haven't subscribed already, please do, and I will see you later. Bye.